Network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilite.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three, nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Bridgewater, right corner, flashes, open three. Yes, sir. Caleb Bridgewater connects on the 17th three of the day for Carson-Newman.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where two of the highest octane teams in the country are set to square off. Michael Lamberti's in his first year as head coach of the Coker Cobras. If the name Jim Crutchfield means anything to you, he's one of his disciples. Jim Crutchfield, longtime coach at West Liberty, out of the Weaviac, took the Hilltoppers to a national title game and several Final Fours, featuring an up-tempo brand of basketball before moving on to Nova Southeastern. Michael Lamberti played for him in West Virginia. Now Coker's fourth in the country in scoring average at 100.6 points per game. Carson-Newman no slouch either, though. Eagles put in 93.1 points per game and are the country's most efficient offensive team. What gives today between these two teams, tied at 7-3 and in third place in the league standings? 40 minutes will tell the tale, and it's all headed your way here on the Eagles Sports Network. Before we get there, we check in with Chuck Benson, the Eagles head man's pregame comments headed your way after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman re-enters Holt Fieldhouse against one of the country's highest-scoring teams. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson as the Eagles prepare to take on the Coker Cobras. Chuck Benson, for a long time, you've watched from afar West Liberty and what Jim Crutchfield did up there. He's now at Nova Southeastern and working with the Sharks, but one of his disciples is coaching Coker and using the West Liberty, the Nova strategy. If you were to compare it to something, the closest thing that's probably been in this league has been when Dave Davis was prowling the sidelines at Newberry through the middle 2010s. This is a different animal. What's it take to get ready for a new look snake?
Clearly, they're elite scoring threat. They really have just sort of used Crutchfield's blueprint, and scoring's part of it. Defending in the full court's part of it. Rebounding on the offensive glass is part of it. They just do so many things so well. So it's going to be a challenge for us defensively. But the flip of that, we've got to fight fire with fire, so to speak. And, they're an elite scoring team, but so are we. They're giving up, I think, around 100 a game. We're averaging about 103 a game here at home or something crazy. So hopefully if we can just align what they allow with our average, then we can defend well enough. The numbers should tip in our favor.
I do think it's interesting for what this league has kind of become known for. It's not really a league that has anybody outside of Coker and Catawba that is known for just turning people over at a high volume. You haven't faced off against a team like this season. How do you secure the ball against a team that's going to press you for 94 feet for 40 minutes?
We've got to be mentally tough enough to understand that's it's an approach. The trapping, pressing, scrambling is a approach, but it's not a sound approach if an opponent is mentally tough and you have sound passers. I think we are mentally tough. I think we have sound passers. Now we got to put that on full display, and if we do so, I think that approach will generate good shots for us in the half court.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Coker's a team that's one of just 11 in NCAA Division II with two players averaging more than 17 a game. That's Andre Level and Mahmoud Bangura. What makes that duo tick?
Well, they've got a really good alignment of roster and scheme. They have high possession game. Coach really allows the players a lot of freedom, wiggle room to hunt and take shots. And so it sets up perfectly for guys that have got some skill and some talent to jump there and have these really nice averages. We sort of have a similar approach. We've got guys that can score it, and we sort of empower them and encourage them to do what they do. And so really it's sort of weird to me that we have two teams that are so similar offensively, so dissimilar defensively, but so similar offensively coming to head, and it's going to be interesting to see how it sort of unfolds.
Your team has been mind-blowingly efficient, especially, and you alluded to it earlier, especially at home. Does this type of game favor one of your four horsemen more than the others between Trey Hubbard, Jack Browder, John Zhao, and Nick Brennigan, all four averaging more than 17 a night?
I can almost say that I think it should allow Trey multiple opportunities to pierce the paint, but I mean we need all four of those guys to do what they do, and I think that's what will transpire. I think we'll have a lot of guys have multiple opportunities, but I think Trey in particular, with the nature of what he does organically and the way their defense will be extended over 94 feet, I think he could find a lot of lanes and avenues to get into the paint.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Cobras.
Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set the key, straight on three, dead-eye!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Thomas drives to the free throw line, stops, right hand, floater, got it, count it, and a foul! Bryant Thomas into the teeth of Jason Brooks.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, Domino's, First Bank, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Tri-Light, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman and Coker set to square off. Starting lineups have been introduced for the Cobras at 11 and 7 and 7-3. It's a 4-guard, 1-forward lineup. The guards, DeMar Anderson, Andre Lavelle, Tate Mulkey, and Glenn Bynum. The forward is Hayden Abdullah. Lavelle leads the league in scoring at 21.2 points per game. Carson-Newman, same starting five as per usual. 10th time this lineup's been utilized this season. It's Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, John Zhao, and Usman Jah. Road Navy jerseys for the Cobras with gold numbers trimmed in white. Pristine home whites for the Eagles. Blue numerals trimmed in orange with Carson-Newman written around the numerals on the front of the jerseys. Tony Wisnant is set to jump it up between Usman Jah and Hayden Abdullah. Ja wins the tip, deflecting it to Jack Browder, and the Eagles bring the basketball from left to right to open up this contest against the Cobras, who rank second in the league in turnovers forced per game. Ja off to the right corner for Hubbard. Hubbard curls in the lane, drops it off Ja, right block, leans in, dumps it in off the glass. Usman Ja, the opening punch. 2-0 Eagles, 25 seconds in. Abdullah across the timeline. Point forward duties for him against the Eagles zone to start the game. Lavelle, right wing into the right corner for Mulkey. Mulkey, West Florida transfer, goes to Anderson into the high post. Abdullah down the right side of the lane, curls out in the right corner, 10 to shoot. Gives off to Lavelle. Lavelle drives inside, gets into Zhao, circles up a shot, it rims out left side. Ja the rebound and then floats it up the left sideline to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard in transition, drives all the way to the hoop, lays it up with the right hand and draws a foul on Glenn Bynum. Bynum, a touch of a shove from behind, picks up his first. And the first on the Cobras, 2-0 Eagles leading. 19:06 to play in the first half. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC. Member-owned and service-driven. First free throw for Hubbard rattles home. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard with a 3-0 lead in hand for the Eagles. 54 seconds into this contest. Hubbard's second free throw snaps the strings. 4-0 lead for the Eagles. 55 seconds in. Cobras bring it right to left. Abdullah, right elbow. Turns and hits Mulkey, left point. Mulkey, right hand dribbles as he backs down Zhao. Turns left, kicks into the left corner. Dish back up top for Anderson. Free throw line jumper. That's cash from 16. 4-2. Cobras score their first points. 18:40 to play first half. Full court pressure on for the Cobras. Trey Hubbard breaks it, gets into the paint, all the way to the hoop. Right hand leaner, no. John offensive board, brings it down, stumbles, loses it. Abdullah steals it away from him. Coker can tie with the 2, take the lead with the 3 on this possession. Mulkey kicks it to Anderson at the head of the key. Anderson right around a Bynum screen down the right side of the lane. Teardrop up off the backboard, nothing else. Zhao the rebound, sprinting front court. Zhao to the head of the key, goes inside, lays it up over top of Bynum and lays it in. Strong take for John Zhao. Coker the other way quickly. 4-point lead for the Eagles, 2 minutes in. Out of the key, Anderson around a Mulkey left wing. Leaps, hits Bynum, left corner, catch 3. Bynum drills it. Glenn Bynum's a 32% three-point shooter. He makes it a 1-point game. 6-5, Eagles leading, 17:50 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman brings it left to right. Browder into the front court for Carson-Newman. Gets it to Ja at the head of the key. Usman dribbles off to Zhao. Stops, head of the key. Chest pass, Browder right wing. Browder drives inside on Bynum. Shoots over top of him. Right hand through contact. He got it to drop. 8-5. Carson-Newman by a triple. 17:27 to go in the first half. Coker onto the offensive end. Abdullah, left corner. Rolls inside on Zhao. Spins left. Fades over top of him. Tough shot. Won't go down off the heel. Rebound tipped up. Grabbed by Bynum. Bynum feeds Abdullah, middle of the lane, stripped, whistle, foul, a reach on Jack Browder, his first. The first on Carson-Newman. Coker set for a line change. A.J. Birch is in. Ian Blue is in. Mahmoud Bangura is in. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Birch, right wing to Bangura, head of the key. Around the blue, right wing, 3. Back of the rim, no good, won't drop. Eagles grab the rebound and flip it left to right. Hubbard hits Zhao, right wing, transition, 3 ball. Off the mark to the right. Zhao scrapping for his own miss. Bynum wins the battle in the right corner, though. Coker pushes right to left, down by 3. Left corner, blue, around to the left wing, Bangura. Bangura flips it out, Bynum left wing, back to the head of the key for Birch. High hand there for John Zhao. Chest pass right elbow, Bangura, 15-footer, rims out right side. Jack Browder the rebound. Up the right sideline flies Trey Hubbard for Carson-Newman. Hubbard Euroing to the hoop. Right hand, left side finish. Hubbard kisses it in. It's 4 for Trey Hubbard. It's a 5-point lead for the Eagles. 10-5 with 16:20 to play in the first half. Cobras onto the offensive end. Birch, head of the key. Hubbard tied him up. Jump ball, possession arrow to Coker. So Coker maintains possession. Cobras have started 2 of 7 from the field. Eagles are 4 of 6. As Coker swaps out 3 bodies. This is what Michael Lamberti does with this strategy. Frequent mass substitutions. You got Brumfield on the floor, gives off to Birch, left wing 3, back of the rim, no good. Blue punches the rebound out. Brennigan tracks it down on the left wing. It's Zhao left wing, inside Browder left block. Browder leans in, pushes it in off glass. Carson-Newman's lead swells to 7, 12-5 with 15:50 to go in the first half. Cobra's front court, inside for Blue, backs it out, Birch head of the key, around to the right wing, Anderson. Anderson pull up, head of the key, long 2, good from 17. That stops a 6-0 Carson-Newman run over the last 90 seconds. Full court press on for the Cobras, Eagles break it. Bringing it across the timeline, left side, goes between the rings to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard, right hand handles into the paint, drives inside, right hand floater, won't fall, but he's fouled. Hubbard to the line when we get back from break after the personal on Marvin Brumfield. His first, the second on the Cobras. We come to a break in the action. 15:25 to play first half. Frenetic pace as expected. Eagles up 12-7 on the country's 4th highest scoring offense when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman has started out 5 of 7 from the field. Eagles out to a 12-7 lead on the Cobras. Coker 3 of 9 to open up this contest. And Trey Hubbard is at the line, shooting 2 for the Eagles. His first 3 throws in nothing but strings. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Second free throw for Hubbard. That one's long off the heel. And Amar Anderson grabs the rebound. Coker brings it right to left, down by 6. Birch over to the left wing for DeMar Anderson against the Eagles zone. Beeker and Dyer into the game for the first time. Anderson, left point, tries the triple, back iron no. Dyer amongst the trees pulls in the rebound and promptly draws a foul. This is also on Marvin Brumfield. Second on the sophomore from Copenhagen, Denmark. Third team foul on the Cobras. Now, Coker gets to the free throw line about as frequently as anybody in the country. They're second. They also foul just about as much as anybody in the country. Inbounds to the timeline for Jack Browder. Browder down the right side of the lane. Goes in! Thor's hammer! He thunders it down on DeMar Anderson. Holy Toledo! Put him on a poster! And one, Jack Browder. Good night, Vienna. Holy smokes! The student section explodes as Browder, freight train coming down the tracks on DeMar Anderson. His first and the team's 4th. 8-point lead for the Eagles. And one free throw, silky smooth. Carson-Newman up 9. 16-7 with 14:55 to go in the first half. Cobra's front court. Anderson rolls down the right side of the lane. His layup off the mark. Dyer the rebound. Dyer up the right sideline, gets it to Trey Hubbard, who sprints front court. Hubbard zipping it, right corner, Nick Brennigan lost the handle on it, out of bounds, a turnover. Second one of the day for Carson-Newman. And the ball goes back to the Cobras. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at cneagles.com/modernwoodman to help protect your family's financial future. Ben Beeker grabs the rebound off of a Lavelle miss. Hubbard into the left corner. Nick Brennigan pump fakes the three, dribbles inside. Right hand, flip it up and in off the window. Lead is 11 for the Eagles, 18-7. Nick Brennigan with his first points. 14-15 to go in the first half. Cobras front court. Lavelle bangs his way downstairs on Ben Beeker and flips in a shot. 18-9, Carson-Newman by 9, 14:04 to play first half. Eagles front court, Hubbard turns it over. Lavelle the steal. Lavelle one-on-one with Dyer, got blocked from behind. Rebound out to the left sideline, tipped out of bounds by Nick Brennigan. It stays with Coker. Classic Ren Dyer chase down block. He's done that umpteen times in his Carson-Newman career, and he played the Sacs leading scorer perfectly there. Second chance, though, for the Cobras, down by 9. Lavelle, left wing to the head of the key for Abdullah. Abdullah muscles his way inside on Hubbard, turns, floater, no. Dyer collects the rebound, tied up, jump ball, possession arrow to the Eagles. Ren Dyer tied up by, I think it was Glenn Bynum, with some active hands. Bynum never really had possession as we got to look at the replay. And Eagles deal with the press, get it front court for Trey Hubbard. Hubbard, drop it off Beeker, left block, gathers, reverse layup, rattles in off the right side. Back to an 11-point Eagle lead, 20-9, 13:28 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman has started 8 of 10 from the field. Everything's come at the cup. Abdullah, right elbow J, good from 17. 20-11, Eagles by 9, 13:17 to go in the first half. Coker sets up its full court press. Dyer inbounds to Jack Browder, who grabs it near the timeline, turns, zips Beeker head of the key. Eagles front court. Beeker hits Dyer, cutting, bounce feed Beeker, running lane. Beeker, right hand, counted off the glass. Excellent ball movement for the Eagles. 7th assist on the 9th made basket. 22-11, Eagles up 11 on the Cobras. 12:50 to play first half. Coker with it front court. Mulkey off to the left wing for Anderson. Out to the head of the key, Abdullah. Abdullah, jab step on Beeker, spins into the paint, drops the shoulder to the left block, kick out, left corner, Mulkey defensed on the three, back iron no. Dyer snares the rebound on the right baseline and races front court. Dyer hands off Browder at the head of the key, zip it Hubbard, left corner, catch three, splash down. Trey Hubbard, a transition three ball, swells the lead to 14. 25-11 with 12:20 to play in the first half. Cobras front court. Mulkey wants a right wing answer. That's off the mark. Dyer taps the rebound over to Jack Browder. Gets it to Dyer. Zipping ahead, Nick Brennigan. Running the right side of the lane. Brennigan all the way to the hole. Flips it in. Eagles up and down in transition are up 16. 27-11 with 12:01 to play in the first half. Cobras front court. Mulkey left baseline drive. Lays it up and in to stop a 7-0 Carson-Newman run. Eagles have made their last 8 shots from the field. 27-13. Eagles by 14. 11:48 to go first half. Your turnover. Hubbard gathers it in along the right sideline. Dribbles in on Abdullah. Chucks it up. No. Rebound punched out of bounds by Mulkey, and it stays with Carson-Newman. 11:40 to play in the first half. 27-13. Eagles with an early double-digit lead on the Cobras, but Coker, a team that can score points in a hurry. Feels like no lead is safe against the Cobras. But right now the Eagles up by 14 thanks to 79% shooting. They're attacking the rim frequently and fervently. We're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seed for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From footlong hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:40 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman has an early 27-13 lead on Coker. Between these two teams tied for third place in the SAC standings. Eagles ball out of the break. Dyer, bounce feed inside, Brennigan right block. Brennigan, open look at the cup, lays it in off the window. 29-13, Eagles match their biggest lead at 16 with 11:30 to play in the first half. Cobra's bring it front court, shooting 32% from the field. Inside it goes for Bangura, backs down Jaw, turns, can't hit, rebound pings around, Jaw snatches it in the middle of the lane. Gets it to Jarius Satterfield. He draws two to the ball in the backcourt. Zip it ahead to Jaw between his wickets, gathers it in. Chest pass right corner, Brennigan. Back to Zhao, right lock. Zhao fouled from behind by Andre Lavelle. At least that's what I believe. Jeff Fancher to the scorers table, holds up four fingers. That signals it's on Andre Lavelle, his first and the team's fifth. It's Officials Appreciation Week here in the South Atlantic Conference, and this is a pretty doggone good crew that Carson-Newman and Coker have on hand today. Zhao cans the first free throw. Jeff Fancher, Josh Nicely, and Tony Wisnan have been doing games in this conference for a long while, and they are three quality officials. 30-13, make it 31-13 as John Zhao goes 2 for 2. Eagles up by 18 with 11:02 to play in the first half. Cobra's front court. Blue, right wing, out between the rings to Tyler Thomas, over to left wing Lavelle. Lavelle dribbles in on Dyer. Back to the basket, now zips it inside Blue. Blue mishandles, gets undercut by Jarius Satterfield, and will shoot two. It's a first personal on Satterfield, a second foul on the Eagles, and two free throws for Ian Blue. 73% at the line for the sophomore out of Pinehurst, North Carolina. 73% both for his sophomore season and for his career. Blues first. Rims out front side, no good. 31-13, Eagles by 18 with 10:49 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 80% from the field. Eagles have scored 22 of their 31 points in the paint. Every shot, save from Trey Hubbard's three, and the free throws made, have been inside and close to the basket. 31-14 after Blue makes the second free throw. 10:43 to play in the first half. Eagles leading. Bringing off to Dyer, left corner. Dyer off to Satterfield, left wing. Lobs into the high post for John. Uzman faces the basket, pivots around, puts the ball on the floor, and hands off Zhao, right wing. Zhao right around the Jaw screen. Gets inside, spins around, shoots over top of Bangura, and is silky smooth from 10 feet out. High difficulty for John Zhao. He's got 6 off that career-high 38 on Wednesday against E&H. Eagles by 19. Coker with it front court. 10:08 to play in the first half. Mulkey, left wing. Looks inside, bounce feed for Bangura. Bangura backs down Satterfield, gets to the cup, can't finish at the rim. Jaw the rebound. Satterfield ahead to Dyer, left side of the lane. Dyer, no look pass, Jaw running. Left hand, won't go, but he's fouled. What a nifty pass by Ren Dyer. The swagger of a Jason Williams to make a no-look one-handed pass to Jaw cutting. Doesn't get the spectacular finish, but he does put a first personal on Mahmoud Bangura and a 6th-team foul on the Cobras. Uzman Jaw with 2 free throws and a chance to put the Eagles ahead by 20. Uzman's first spins in. 34-14, Carson-Newman by 20. Coker really does have the feel of those mid-2010s Dave Davis teams at Newberry. Been following SAC basketball for a while. They play very similarly. A lot of pressing, a lot of on-the-ball pressure, a lot of quick shots in the shot clock. Those vulnerabilities can be exposed. Carson-Newman's doing that right now as Jaw connects on the second free throw. 35-14 Eagles with 9:50 to play in the first half. A flip of that. No lead, no deficit, safe. Cobras with it front court. Baseline drive, a layup by Bynum, erased at the summit by Ren Dyer. He gets the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right ahead by 21. Zhao whipped around the screen to the left wing, slips it to Dyer between the rings. Dyer chest pass Jaw ahead of the key. One left-hand dribble, feed inside. Zhao, reverse slam, smooch it in off glass. 37-14, Eagles by 23 with 9:20 to play in the first half. Cobras with it front court. Head of the key for Birch. Looks inside, nothing there. Birch right-hand dribbles over to the right wing where he hands off to Abdullah. Flip it into the high post. Bynum, free throw line J, good from 15. That stops Carson-Newman's 6-0 run. Eagles have had 4 runs of 6-0 or greater in this contest to stretch the lead to as large as 23. 8:54 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Zhao pops right elbow or right point three. No. Jaw an offensive rebound. Lost it to Marvin Brumfield. Cobras sprint right to left. Birch hits Brumfield right wing. Skip it left wing. Abdullah three. Front iron. No. Offensive rebound. Stick back good from Bynum. Back-to-back buckets for the Cobras to cut it to 19. 37-18. 8:30 to play in the first half. Pressure on the inbound. Satterfield loses it. A steal by Anderson. Feeds a cutting Brumfield who lays it in. And just like that, Cobras on a 6-0 run. Eagles turn it over again. A steal by Birch in the front court. 37-20, Carson-Newman by 17. Left corner, DeMar Anderson, step back three. Back iron, no. Dyer out jumps Bynum for the rebound. Eagles trying to put a stop to this 6-0 Coker run over the last 40 seconds. Zhao, right side of the lane, goes up, can't get the teardrop to fall, follows his own miss, grabs the board, sends it to Dyer, left block, who dunks it with 2 hands. 39-20, Eagles by 19, 7:50 to go first half. Coker with it front court. Birch to the head of the key for Bynum. Bynum pulls, right point, the three, front iron, no. Dyer the rebound, backside left block, that's his 7th board. Eagles sprint it left to right. Zhao, left wing. Holds the ball at his waist, dribbles, and gets it to Jaw at the head of the key. Usman trying to feed a backdoor cutting Brennigan. Abdullah steps in front of it and collects the 6th turnover for Coker. Cobras onto the offensive end. Birch, left wing, heaves up a three and knocks it down. Coker has cut it down to 16 after trailing by 23 thanks to a 9-2 run. 39-23 with 7:08 to play in the first half. Coker playing the inbounds is deflected out off of Nick Brennigan. Brings us to a break in the action. Cobras have dialed up the defensive pressure. Eagles have gotten a touch sloppy. 7 turnovers for Carson-Newman, about 5 of them in the last 90 seconds. Coker drawing closer. It's 39-23 Eagles with 7:07 to play in the first half. We're back after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:07 to play in the first half. It's a 39-23 lead for Carson-Newman against Coker, but the Cobras have turned Carson-Newman over 4 times in the last 2 minutes and have made some inroads into what was at one point a 23-point deficit. 39-23 Eagles with 6:55 to play in the first half. Mulkey, right wing, tries a triple, spins out left side. Beaker grabs the board on the left block, and he promptly travels with the basketball, dragged his pivot foot and getting it to Bryce Wymanson. That is a 5th Carson-Newman turnover in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Eagles are still shooting 75% from the field. Cobras with it front court. Lavelle left wing. Flips it Mulkey head of the key. Leaps, passes Blue right wing. Blue runs the weave over to Lavelle left point. Lavelle attacks Bridgewater, gets by him, gets to the left block. Can't finish the layup, but he does draw a foul. So Andre Lavelle will head to the line after the foul on Ben Beaker. His first and the team's third. And Coker, another opportunity to chip away at this deficit. 39-23, Eagles by 16, led by as many as 23 in this one, thanks to 75% shooting. Lavelle's first free throw spins off left side. Sack's leading scorer, Lavelle, has 2 so far today on 1 of 4 shooting. 0 for 1 at the stripe. Second free throw, and this one barely moves the strings. 39-24, Eagles by 15, 6:37 to go in the opening stanza. Eagles break Coker's press. Browder across the timeline. Down the left side of the lane. Kick out Hubbard. Zip it inside Beaker. Lands, dish. Browder, left corner. Open look from deep. Browder buries it. Jack Browder hits the second 3 of the half for Carson-Newman. Back to an 18-point Eagle lead. 42-24 with 6:18 to go in the first half. Beaker passed up the open look at the cup to get Browder the 3. Cobras front court. Lavelle, left wing. He tries a triple. Backboard, nothing else. Rebound punched out of bounds off of Jack Browder's shoulder, and it stays with Coker. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com, featuring more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. That's shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Mahmoud Bangura walked as soon as he grabbed the inbounds pass. Coker's first turnover of the half, and the Eagles get it back. Inbounds comes in the backcourt to Bryce Wymanson. Finds Trey Hubbard, who lofts it ahead to Browder. Touch it ahead, Wymanson. Zip it down low. Beaker left block. Beaker goes up and draws a personal on Bangura. Went for the dunk. Bangura elevated with him, thwarted the slam, but he's charged with his second personal for his trouble, and the 7th team foul on the Cobras. So Ben Beaker gets to shoot 2 free throws as a result, and a chance to stretch the Eagles' lead back out to 20. Beaker's first free throw, off the mark to the right, no good. So the best he can do is 19. 42-24, Carson-Newman by 18. Second free throw for Ben Beaker. Puts it up, short, and didn't get the roll off the front of the rim. Lavelle the rebound, tussling with Bangura for it. Lavelle into the front court. 2 passes, left corner, Mulkey, open look from deep, Mulkey cans it. 42-27, back to a 15-point Carson-Newman lead. And Tony Wisnant says, hey, time for me. He's instructing Ian Blue. Might be a little too close to the baseline. 42-27, Eagles by 15. Jack Browder to inbound. Gets it into Caleb Bridgewater, who races up the right sideline, goes behind the back to Wymanson, left wing. He measures a 3, shoots it, strokes it. Bryce Wymanson, a transition 3 ball to put it back to an 18-point lead. 45-27, now Wymanson a steal. Wymanson racing to the hoop, lays it in with the left hand. It's a 5-0 Wymanson run by himself. Lead back to 20 for the Eagles, 47-27. Now Bridgewater, a deflection into Carson-Newman's bench. Stays with Coker. 47-27, Eagles by 20. 5:19 to go in the first half, and a line change for the Cobras. Coker brings Abdullah Brumfield. Abdullah, right elbow J. Off the mark from 15. Wymanson tips the rebound out of bounds. Last touch, pardon me, by DeMar Anderson. It's Carson-Newman ball. 5:12 to go first half. Eagles by 20, 47-27. Browder inbounds front court to Trey Hubbard. Racing to the rim, bounce feed, Beaker left block. Beaker shoved. Whistle foul. 1-1 for Ben Beaker. The foul is on whom? That's on Brumfield. It's his 3rd, the team's 8th. Eagles shooting free throws the rest of the way. Ben Beaker. 1 plus the bonus if he can earn the second. First one's up. Front of the 10, no good. He's 0 for 3 at the line today as Birch grabs the board. Coker brings it right to left. Pull up, head of the key. 2's off the mark for Anderson. Beaker the rebound. Eagles plus 12 on the glass. Hubbard into the front court for Carson-Newman. Accelerating down the right side of the lane. Leaps, lays, no, strong. Anderson the rebound, left baseline. Tippy toes to stay in and bring it front court for the Cobras, down by 20. Anderson into the right corner. Brumfield tries the 3. Halfway down and out. Tip, Anderson, good. Count it and 1. Good follow by DeMar Anderson. He puts it in and puts a personal on Trey Hubbard. First on Hubbard, 4th on the Eagles. 4:40 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman's lead cut to 18. as Anderson, a 77% shooter, heads to the line. Trying to make this a 17-point game. Anderson bends the knees, puts the free throw up, and rattles it in. 47-30, Carson-Newman by 17, 4:40 to play in the first half. Crowder inbounds to Bryce Wymanson, who sprints front court against A.J. Birch. Wymanson behind the back into the half court. Gets it to Beaker at the head of the key. Beaker right-hand dribbles to the right elbow, stops, chest pass Hubbard, right corner, open for three. He'll take it, leave it long off the left iron. Rebound by Anderson, saved into Abdullah. Back to Anderson. Up the left sideline, it comes to Bynum. Bynum dribbles inside on Wymanson, leaps, whistle, he walked. Foul was coming. Wymanson bit on the fake and went airborne, but the fake was because Bynum dragged his pivot feet. Third turnover on the Cobras. 47-30, Eagles by 17. Hubbard gets it front court to Wymanson, left wing. Wymanson, right-hand dribbles, feeds Beaker at the head of the key. Beaker down the right side of the lane, spin on Abdullah, shot up with the left hand, kisses it in off glass. Nice moves by Ben Beaker, he's got 6. Wymanson a deflection, Bridgewater saves it in, Eagles get a steal. Browder in the backcourt up the left sideline to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard in transition, lost the handle on it, gathers it back, gets it to Beaker, out to Bridgewater, right wing, triple, halfway down and out. Beaker an offensive rebound, kicks it, right corner, Wymanson, 3-ball, short. Browder a third chance, gets it to Hubbard, right point. Eagles reset between the rings with 3:30 to play, leading by 19. Beaker feeding Hubbard down the right side of the lane, held on his way to the basket, 1-1 for Trey Hubbard. After we come back from this break in the action, Birch with his first, the 9th on the Cobras. 3:30 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 49, Coker 30. Eagles shooting 68% from the field while limiting Coker to 33% shooting. We're back to Holt after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
3:30 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman has built a 49-30 lead on Coker, thanks to 68% shooting from the field for Carson-Newman. Eagles have done work getting the ball to the rim. 30 points in the paint in the first half. Hubbard's front end of the 1-and-1 rattles in. 50-30, back to a 20-point Eagle lead. Second free throw for Trey Hubbard is on the way and good. 51-30, Eagles up by 21. They've led by as many as 23 here in the first half. Coker brings it front court. Lavelle head of the key. Flips it out to Tyler up top. Tyler yo-yos in on Hubbard down to the right side of the lane. He's up and can't get the layup to fall, but he does put a second personal on Hubbard and a 15 foul on Carson-Newman. So the Eagles will play the final 3:16 of the first half without Trey Hubbard on the floor. Hubbard in foul trouble against Wingate last Saturday. That was tough for Carson-Newman to play without him on the floor. Tyler's first free throw is on the way, and he calmly sinks it. Tyler 8 of 9 at the line this season. Brings the deficit down to 20 for the Cobras, 51-31. Second free throw for Tyler. Couple bounces, bends the knees. Second free throw spins in. 51-32, Carson-Newman by 19, 3:16 to go in the first half. Eagles dealing with Coker's press, bringing across the right side of the timeline. Now a chest pass to the left side for Jarius Satterfield and Carson-Newman's front court against the Cobras' man-to-man defense. Zhao free throw line down the left side of the lane. Off balance, Leaner goes glass with it. Tough over top of Bangura. Back to a 19-point Eagle lead. 53-32 with 2:54 to play in the first half. Cobras front court. Head of the key for Tyler Thomas. Into the left corner, Anderson. Anderson, bounce feed, head of the key, Lavelle. Drives in on Satterfield, backs him down, lowers the shoulder, walked. Made the layup with the left hand, but first, steps called on Andre Lavelle. Carson-Newman gets the ball back. Browder looking to inbound, does so to John Zhao. Gets it to Browder up the right sideline to Nick Brennigan. Brennigan, right wing with it. Picked up by DeMar Anderson. Floats it to the head of the key for Ben Beaker. Makes the dribble handoff to Zhao. Hits Satterfield left wing. Satterfield's to the free throw line. Dish out. Browder, right corner. 3. Browder, bullseye. Jack Browder gives Carson-Newman its new largest lead of the day at 24. 56-32 with 2:18 to go first half. Cobras the other way. Anderson turn and shoots good from 6 feet out left of the lane. Back to a 22-point lead. Eagles the other way. Brennigan floats it in from the left baseline. Teardrop pure from 6. 58-34, Eagles by 24. 120 seconds left first half. Cobras front court. Tyler down the left side of the lane. Circles up a shot with the left hand. Can't get it to fall, but that's because he's fouled by John Zhao. It's Zhao's first, the 6th on the Eagles. And 2 free throws for the Cobras with 1:58 to play in the first half from Tyler Thomas. Well, this was a 6-5 ball game, 2 minutes and 1 second in, and then the Eagles rolled off a 31-9 run over the next 8 minutes to build this lead. They've maintained it ever since that burst. First free throw is off the mark from Thomas Tyler. He's got one more free throw and a chance to make this a 23-point game. Thomas Tyler bends the knees, puts the second one up, spins out right side. Beaker the rebound, gets it into Nick Brennigan's hands, who starts to dribble, stops. DeMar Anderson collides with him and gets called for his second and the team's 10th. So 2 shots for Nick Brennigan, who has a very quiet 8 so far today. Eagles with 58 in the first half. And a chance to score 60 for the 3rd time and a half this season. Brennigan, a few bounces, bends the knees. First free throws in, nothing but strings. 59-34, Eagles up by 25. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, McGaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit McGahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. McGaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Brennigan goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the stripe. Eagles are up by 26, 60-34 with 1:46 to play in the first half. Cobras front court. Birch into the left corner for Abdullah. Backing down Brennigan on the left baseline. Kicks out Birch left corner. Baseline drive. Shoved out of bounds. A whistle and a foul on Nick Brennigan. It's his second, team 7th. He was not in the act of shooting, so it's 1-1 for A.J. Birch. Carson-Newman shooting 71% from the field, and outside of about a 3-minute stretch where they turned it over 5 times, they've been pretty ball secure against the conference's second-best team in terms of forcing turnovers. Coker forces 17 a game, second to Cataba's 19. Birch, front end of the 1-and-1 is good. He earns the second. Makes it a 25-point game, 60-35 with 96 seconds left in the first half. One more free throw for A.J. Birch. Couple dribbles, flips it up. That one's true as well. 60-36, Eagles by 34 with 96 seconds left in the first half. Satterfield runs the point against the press, near a turnover. Wymanson collects and gets it across the timeline to Rim Dyer. Back to Wymanson left wing. Eagles have gone 2 point guards for a lot of this game. Zhao, right wing for Carson-Newman. Jab step on Anderson. Backs it up to the head of the key. Drops it off Beaker, right elbow. Beaker, zip it, Dyer, left corner. Drives baseline. Elevates. Detonates. Rin Dyer with violence. A two-handed thrust through the rim. 62-36. Back to a 26-point lead for the Eagles with 60 seconds left. Birch once ahead of the key three. It's in and out, no good. Beaker the rebound, gets it into Wymanson's hands, and the Eagles range left to right with it, ahead by 26. Wymanson into the front court. Feeds Beaker between the rings. One right-hand dribble, backdoor cut, bounce feed kicked out of bounds by Tate Mulkey. Shot clock goes to 20. And the Eagles will inbound from the right baseline. 44.7 seconds left in the first half. Rin Dyer will inbound from the right baseline. Fakes into Satterfield. Now hits Wymanson right corner. Wymanson curling out to the right point. Motions for Beaker to go to the head of the key and passes to him there. Beaker, dribble handoff, Satterfield left wing. Satterfield north-south, dishes, Dyer, right corner. Catch three, Trano! Rin Dyer puts the Eagles up by 29. 65-36 with 25 seconds left in the first half. Cobra's front court. Abdullah rattles in a left elbow jumper from 15. 65-38, Eagles by 27. And we'll play for the final shot of the period. Wymanson across the timeline left side. And brings it front court against the Cobras. 8 and 7. Wymanson for Beaker, head of the key. 6 and 5. Off to Satterfield, left wing. Right around the Beaker screen. 3 and 2. Satterfield off balance. Heaves. No. Dyer. He caught. Did he jam it down? He did at the horn. No way. A buzzer-beating jam for Rin Dyer. Holy free holy. How about an exclamation point to end the period? From dear sweet Ronald. Halftime in Holt ends with a thunderous exclamation point. 67-38. Eagles up by 29 at the break. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report. Headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or a new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch 3. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
I don't think you could ask for a much better first half for Carson-Newman. Holy Toledo. Eagles are up 67-38 on the conference's highest scoring team in the Coker Cobras. And the Eagles have done it with a ferocious tenacity, attacking the basket, shooting 74% from the field. They have limited Coker to 36% shooting. Eagles have done work in this one. If there's one thing that's probably a tad frustrating for Carson-Newman, there was about a 4-minute stretch at the tail end, between the 12 and 8-minute media. Eagles turned it over 5 times in that little spurt. Coker was able to get the deficit down to 15. And after that, Carson-Newman recovered and just dropped the hammer. Hasn't been one big run. Case in point, this was a 6-5 ball game, 2 minutes and a second in. And the Eagles proceeded to outscore the Cobras 31-9 over the next 8 minutes to take a 37-14 lead. Before it had those turnover issues, Coker responded with a little 10-2 run to get it down to 15, but then Carson-Newman recovered and essentially just went 2 for 1 with Coker. For every 2 points that Coker would get down the tail end of the first half, Carson-Newman would score 4 or 5. And case in point, it was a 39-24 lead for the Eagles, with 6:38 to go in the first half. And over the final 6:38, Carson-Newman outscores the Cobras 28-14. So literally 2 for 1 at every point. Eagles are getting really good looks at the rim, and they are finishing. Ren Dyer is dunking on people. Jack Browder is dunking on people. 4 Eagles are in double digits, led by Jack Browder's 13. John Zhao, Nick Brennigan, and Trey Hubbard all have 10. Ren Dyer has a season-high 9 to go along with 7 rebounds. And the Eagles are sitting on 21 assists on 25 made baskets. Insane. Absolutely insane. Carson-Newman so far has handled the pressure well. I think the bigger thing, Trey Hubbard exited the game at about 3:30 at the under 4 media timeout in foul trouble with 2 fouls. And against Wingate, without Hubbard on the floor, the Bulldogs were able to make inroads into Carson-Newman's lead. Wingate would eventually come back and win. Without Hubbard on the floor, Carson-Newman was able to expand on its lead. Now, are the Eagles able to keep it up in the second half? Coker's a team that is more than capable, because of the style that they play, of making runs. The Eagles right now are up by 29 at the break, and that's the good news for Carson-Newman taking on Coker in this matchup between the 2 highest scoring teams in the league and the 2 teams tied for 3rd in the conference standings. We'll tell you about what's happening around the SAC when we come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for, no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the shopcneagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeAndEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman carries a 67-38 lead over the Coker Cobras at the halftime break. Eagles have done it with defense and a stupid efficient offense. Carson-Newman 74% from the field, 5 of 10 from 3. En route to this 29-point halftime margin. Carson-Newman's women won earlier today, 83-58 over the Coker Cobras. Lindsay Taylor, a 19-point, 10-rebound double-double to pace the Eagles. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference on the men's side, Newberry has collected a 95-84 win over Emory and Henry on the road. The Wolves get 24 points from Davario Shepard, 22 from Malik Joseph, and shoot 51% from the field, go 13-24 from deep, en route to the 11-point road win over the Wasps. Catawba surging against UVA-Wise. The Indians lead at 48-33 over the Highland Cavaliers with 20 seconds left in the first half. Catawba has shot 56% from the field. D'Angelo Epps has 10 points to lead the Indians. Taylor Lightford, 10 to lead the Highland Cavaliers. Catawba 7 of 15 from beyond the arc in that one. Lenore Ryan is playing host to the Tusculum Pioneers. The Bears have gotten 16 points from Tay Smith and have a 15-point halftime lead against the Tusculum Pioneers. Bears shooting cover off the ball 56% from the field and 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Lincoln Memorial playing host to the Anderson Trojans. Rail Splitters, who Carson-Newman will play next on Wednesday, have 10 points and 8 rebounds from Martez Brown, and they're shooting 44% from the field while limiting the Trojans to 36% shooting. Andre Wright, has 11 to guide Anderson. Wingate is at Limestone with 2:30 left in the first half. The Saints hold a 40-31 lead over top of the Bulldogs. 52% shooting for Limestone. Saints have gone 10 of 16 from beyond the arc. Here at Holt Fieldhouse, it's a 67-38 lead for the Eagles over the Cobras. Second half action heads your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top the key. Pull up three. On the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Halftime wrapping up here in Holt Fieldhouse before we get the second half started with the Eagles leading 67-38. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID here on the Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside in Holt. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. Our director is Jay West, our replay operator Ian Johnson, and our camera crew Rick Gentahome, Molly Buckowitz, Hunter Williams, and Elena Corbett. I'm Adam Cavalier. Glad you've joined us for this one. Eagles up by 29 to start the second half on the Cobras. Coker with the basketball, moving from left to right against the Eagles zone. Down inside goes DeMar Anderson, who finishes through contact against Usman Jah. Count the basket and a foul. The personal is Usman's first on the Eagles. And DeMar Anderson has 11 points, the first Cobra into double figures. Anderson with an and one opportunity here. Puts up the free throw and knocks it down, nothing but strings. 67-41, Eagles by 26. 19:45 to go in the second half. Full court pressure on for the Cobras as it has been all day long. Brannigan breaks it to Jah, hits Hubbard, left corner, slip it inside. Browder running the middle of the lane. Browder fouled, taking it to the cup. Jack Browder will shoot 2 free throws after Glenn Bynum picks up his second and the team's first. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser focused on your success. Browder gets the charity roll with his first free throw. For a 27-point lead, 68-41. More free throw for Jack. That one's pure as well. He's got 15 to lead all scores. 69-41, Eagles by 28. 30 seconds into the second half. Abdullah drops it off for Bynum at the right elbow, flips it up to Mulkey right wing. Mulkey left to the head of the key, gets it to Abdullah left point. Abdullah runs the weave over to Anderson, chest pass left wing Lavelle. Lavelle, nothing inside, back out Abdullah left point, 9 on the shot clock. Abdullah spins inside on Zhao, ducks the shoulder, right hand, teardrop, good over the sack logo. Inbounds immediately to Nick Brannigan. Bounces it ahead to Browder, ahead to Hubbard left wing. Lob inside Jah. Tipped up, stolen away by Abdullah. Eagles by 26, Coker front court. Lavelle floats it out, left corner. Here's the three, back iron no from Anderson. Brannigan the rebound, racing front court. All the way to the hoop, right hand, doesn't get the finish, but he does get fouled. Charge this to Coker's Glenn Bynum. It's his third and the team's second. 69-43. Eagles by 26. Nick Brannigan to shoot two. First one's on the way, and Brennigan calmly buries it. One more free throw by Nick Brennigan. Brennigan lobs it up, knocks it down. 71-43, Eagles by 28, 18:45 to play in the second half. Coker with it front court. Lavelle down the left side of the lane. Twist turns, hits Abdullah head of the key. Abdullah, free throw line, pulls up, 15-footer, rims out left side. Lavelle, the offensive board, lays it up, airballed it. Zhao the board. Zhao sprints ahead. Leaps, hits Browder, timeline right side, and the Eagles are front court. Leading by 28. Zhao at the head of the key. Dribble handoff for Brennigan. Three on the way, head of the key, bends off, no. Zhao tips it in. Mistimed the tip drill jam because it hung on the rim, but he still puts the Eagles up by 30. 73-43 with 18:10 to go in the second half. Cobras with it front court. Abdullah head of the key. Open look from deep. Abdullah knocks it down. 45% shooter from beyond the arc on the season. Takes and makes that one to make it a 27-point game. Eagles break Coker's press and race front court. Zhao into the paint. Browder had his head turned. Didn't get the pass. Steal by Bynum. 9th turnover for the Eagles. Coker onto the offensive end. Bynum dribbling around Browder. Gets tripped, stumbles, and falls. It's a second personal on Browder. A second team foul on the Eagles. 73-46. Carson-Newman the lead. 17:43 to go in the second half. Coker has started 3 of 6 from the field after halftime, after shooting 35% from the field in the opening half. Inbounds comes to Ian Blue, right corner. Pump fakes the three, dribbles inside. Bounce feed back to the left corner for Birch. Inside it goes. Bangura spins left. Leaner won't fall. Zhao up with the rebound. Gets it into Hubbard's hands, who sprints front court on Blue. Hubbard blows past him all the way to the hoop right side. Lays it in. Counted in a foul. Trey Hubbard quick as a hiccup to the hole. Hoop plus harm. The foul on Bangura, his third, team's third. Hubbard to the line, looking to stretch the lead back to 30. 75-46 with 17:27 to go in the second half. Hubbard, Brennigan, Browder, Zhao on the floor for Carson-Newman. Coker with Birch, Anderson, Blue, Tyler, and Bangura. Hubbard's and one free throw is on the way and through. 76-46, Eagles by 30. 17:24 to go in the second half. Coker with it front court on the offensive end. Blue, left corner. Step back three over top of Zhao, nearly banked in. Hubbard the long rebound, ahead to Zhao right side. Gets it to Brennigan in the left corner. Brennigan stripped, lost it out of bounds into Carson-Newman's bench. Last touched by Thomas Tyler, pardon me. Solid first name, last name combo. Thomas Tyler, Tyler Thomas. Sounds good either way you put it. Eagles by 30 with the basketball. Jaw gets the inbounds, hands off Browder left wing. Browder slips it, Jaw ahead of the key. Chest pass inside is intercepted by Bangura. Coker up the floor. Left corner for Tyler. Slips it Blue left wing. Drop it off inside for Bangura. Can't finish through contact. Zhao the rebound. Eagles sprint the other way. Hubbard, right wing. Bounce it back to Brennigan. Inside Zhao, right block. Shoots over top of Bangura and lays it in off the glass. 14 for John Zhao. Eagles are up by 32, their largest lead of the night. 78-46 with 16:33 to play in the second half. Coker with it front court. Bangura out to the right wing for Thomas Tyler. Tyler, low pass to the head of the key. Anderson, right hand dribbles on Brennigan. Pulls up. Brennigan collides with him and fouls him as he misses the 17-footer. That's a second on Nick Brennigan, a third team foul on Carson-Newman, and 2 free throws for DeMar Anderson. Coker 8 of 12 at the line as a team. They get to the free throw line more than all but 2 teams in the country. Carson-Newman has made more free throws today than Coker has attempted. Eagles have done a nice job taking that aspect of the Cobras game away. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Mop men out to wipe up some perspiration. And we are set for these DeMar Anderson free throws. Anderson spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his right, and calmly sinks the first. He's 3 of 3 at the line on the day. Makes it a 31-point lead for the Eagles, 78-47 with 16:21 to go in the second half. One more free throw for DeMar Anderson. 2-2 trip. 78-48, Eagles by 30. 16:20 to play in the second half. Full court press still on for the Cobras. Jack Browder will break it himself across the right side of the timeline. He gets it to Nick Brennigan in the right corner. Flip it to Jaw, right wing. Jaw fakes the handoff to Browder. Pivoting. Jaw now dribbling head of the key. Gets it to Hubbard. Hubbard accelerates inside on Tyler to the right block. Lays it up, lays it in. Counted and one. Couple and ones for Trey Hubbard this half. He's got 15. The foul is on Thomas Tyler, his first and the team's fourth. This will prompt another Coker line change. 80-48, Carson-Newman by 32. As Coker brings in Bynum, Abdullah, Lavelle, Mulkey, and Brumfield. So an and one free throw for Trey Hubbard. The game high 15. Misfires off the back of the 10. Lavelle the board. Lavelle into the front court for Coker to the head of the key. Chest pass, Abdullah right point, back to Lavelle left wing. Inside, Bynum cans it from 15 at the free throw line. 80-50, Carson-Newman by 30, 15:45 to go in the second half. Eagles bring it front court. Hubbard, left elbow. Backs it out to the left wing, and the Eagles set up their half-court offense against Coker's man-to-man defense. Brennigan, head of the key. Brennigan, bounce feed inside, Zhao, too much traffic. Abdullah pilfers it. It's the Eagles' 12th turnover. Coker front court. Lavelle, left wing, heaves up a three, missed everything. It's out of bounds. Mossy Creek Maniacs voicing their thoughts off the air ball as we come to a break in the action. 15:22 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman ahead 80-50 on Coker. Carson-Newman 74% from the field for the game. They're 4 of 5 in the second half. We're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
15:22 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman carrying an 80-50 lead on Coker in this battle between two third-place teams in the league. Ren Dyer was not allowed to run the baseline on the inbounds. He did, and thus a turnover results, and the ball goes back to Coker. Lavelle inbounding. Got a whistle and a foul on Trey Hubbard. So that's his third and the team's fourth. Hubbard will have to play carefully. Inbound, stolen away by Ben Beaker. Up to Hubbard. Hubbard racing front court. Drives in on Abdullah, lays it up. Won't fall, but he's fouled. Trey Hubbard attacking the basket relentlessly. And he puts a personal on Abdullah. His first and the team's fifth. So Trey Hubbard will get to shoot 2 free throws before Jarius Satterfield spells him. Hubbard, first free throw on the way. He sinks it. He's got 16 to lead all scorers. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard. Hubbard bends the knees, second one's up. Spins out left side, no good. So Hubbard has to remain on the floor, playing with 3 fouls. Lavelle off to the left wing for Bynum. Abdullah, right point, 3. Back iron, no. On offensive board for Bynum, right baseline. Back out to Abdullah, right wing. The right point for Mulkey. Mulkey dribbles down the right side of the lane, stops, pivots, passes. Bynum, right point. Bynum accelerates on Dyer, down to the right block, lays it up, lays it in, counted and a foul. 81-52. Carson-Newman by 29 as Rin Dyer is charged with his first and the team's 5th. And one free throw coming for Glenn Bynum. As Hubbard exits, Eagles ahead by 29, 81-52. So Glenn Bynum, 80% at the line on the season. Knocks down his first free throw of the day and makes it a 28-point game. 81-53 with 14:45 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman breaks Coker's press. Browder down the right side of the lane. Right hand shoves it up. Won't go down off the back of the 10. Rebound loose left of the lane. Browder diving, but it's Brumfield who corrals it on the left baseline for the Cobras. Coker front court. Mulkey right wing with it. Backdoor cut for Abdullah. Runs it out to the right corner. Does Abdullah. And circles it back around the perimeter to Mulkey on the left wing. Mulkey pass into the post for Bynum. Spins left on Browder. Lost it between his wickets. Bynum and Browder tied up. You have a jump ball. You do. Possession arrow to the Eagles. First turnover of the half for Coker off the jump ball. Coker brings in fresh bodies. Now the Eagles will inbound to Nick Brennigan. Full court pressure on for the Cobras. Dyer up the right sideline to Brennigan, ahead to Browder right wing. Satterfield sets up the Eagles between the rings, leading by 28, 6 minutes into the second half. Brennigan, right corner, dribbles left around a Beaker screen, accelerates inside, dish out Satterfield left wing, 11 to shoot. Browder, right wing, dribbles inside, kick it, left corner, Brennigan. Loop it downstairs to Dyer, left block. 6 and 5, out to Browder, right wing, wide open look from deep, dead-eye. Jack Browder drills the 3, Carson-Newman's ahead by 31. 84-53, 13:40 to play in the second half. Cobras with it front court. Anderson left wing, he heaves up a 3 and answers. First make from range for DeMar Anderson. 84-56, Carson-Newman by 28. And now a whistle and a foul as Jack Browder and DeMar Anderson tied up. They nearly go tumbling into the stands, but they catch one another falling down. And Anderson, as a result, picks up his 3rd and the team's 6th. Anderson, Brumfield, Bangura, and Bynum all on 3 fouls for Michael Lamberti. Eagles with it front court. Dyer, drop it off Beaker, running the right side of the lane. Beaker goes up with the right hand, misfires the layup. Anderson saves in the rebound to Birch for the Cobras. Coker front court, down by 28. Blue inside out to the left corner, extra pass left wing. Anderson's 3 won't go down. Satterfield grazed him running through, and they'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. 2nd on Satterfield, 6th on the Eagles, and both teams are in the bonus the rest of the way. So 3 free throws here for DeMar Anderson. Anderson with 17 points, career high of 37 3 days ago in a 4-point win at Limestone. He's had the hot hand for the Cobras, and he certainly has it here today. Anderson's first free throw is through, nothing but net. 84-57, down to a 27-point Carson-Newman lead. Anderson, a couple dribbles, make it 3, spins the ball into his left hand. The second of 3 is through. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. Second free throw, or third free throw, pardon me, Anderson cans it. And Carson-Newman's lead is down to 25. Been as large as 32 here in the second half. A turnover. Anderson a steal. Down the left side of the lane. He airmails the layup. Dyer the rebound. Outlets it ahead to Beaker. Beaker, one dribble, goes up, 2 hands, flushes it down. Dyer has his 4th assist on a three-quarter court feed to Ben Beeker. Back to a 27-point Carson-Newman lead. Cobras with it front court. Anderson, right point. Jab step, chest pass, left wing Birch. Birch muscles inside, dishes out. Bangura ahead of the key. His three barely grazes the iron. Lands on the baseline, out of bounds to Carson-Newman. Eagles get the stop. 86-59. Carson-Newman by 27 with 12:40 to play in the second half. The big bulge, a 31-9 run over 8 minutes in the first half, put the Eagles up by 20. They've maintained it against this high-octane Coker team. Brennigan, right corner, three in transition, rattles it in. 15 for Nick Brennigan. That's his first make from deep for the nation's leader in threes. 89-59, back to a 30-point Carson-Newman lead. Coker with it front court. Birch, left wing. Bounce feed inside. Bangura goes to work left block. Got his shot blocked by Beeker. Grabs the rebound up the floor to Satterfield. Hits Brennigan. Right wing. Hunting. A transition three. Back iron no. Long rebound out to the left elbow. Snared by Bangura. Coker rolls left to right with it. Free throw line. Jay Anderson connects from 15. He's got 22. 89-61. Eagles by 28 with 11:55 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman working right to left with a basketball. Browder, right side of the paint, pulls it out to Satterfield, right wing. And the Eagles will churn clock. Beeker at the head of the key. Bounce feed for Satterfield. He wasn't looking for it. It's out of bounds back to Coker after Carson-Newman's 7th turnover of the half. Brings us to a break in the action. 11:40 to play in the second. Carson-Newman 89, Coker 61. Eagles up by 28 on the Cobras. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
11:40 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman up 89-61 on Coker. Thanks to a big 31-9 first half run over the Cobras. Coker outscoring the Eagles 23-22 here in the second half, but the Eagles have maintained what has been a 20-plus point lead by shooting 71% for the field for this game, while limiting Coker to 36% shooting. Cobras with it front court. Bynum drops it off to Lavelle at the left elbow. Lavelle out to Mulkey, head of the key. Mulkey moves inside, right point, back out Bynum, right wing. Long twos off the mark, front of the 10. Ren Dyer snares his 9th rebound, and the Eagles get it up the floor and beat Coker's high-pressure backcourt defense. Jaw at the head of the key. Dribbles over, gets Brennigan curling up top. Brennigan drives inside, dish out Satterfield, left corner. Catch three, Satterfield, bottom. 8th three of the day for Carson-Newman. Eagles are back on top by 31. Coker quickly the other way. Left corner threes off the mark. Dyer his 10th rebound. Brennigan stopping, right wing, three, short front of the 10. Lavelle the rebound, right baseline. Lavelle into the front court with the Cobras down 31. Euro wing, hits Abdullah free throw line, drops the shoulder, pivots, kicks, Mulkey, head of the key, catch three, Mulkey buries it. 2 for 5 from deep for Tate Mulkey. 92-64, Eagles by 28. With 10:31 to play in the second half. DeMar Anderson checks back in for the Cobras. 10:31 to play second half. 92-64, Eagles by 28. As John Zhao had to tie his shoe, Coker will have the opportunity to set up the press. Dyer take the ball in the backcourt, stumble, maintained his dribble, and the Eagles get it across the timeline with 2 seconds to spare. Satterfield sets the Eagles up in the half-court offense. Jaw at the head of the key. Dribble handoff for Zhao, right wing, fading for a three. Zhao drills it. 17 for John Zhao. Rin Dyer, touch shaken up after slipping. He will exit. Zhao cans his first three of the day. Eagles have drilled 9 of them. They're up 95-64 with 10:08 to play in the second half. Seems all of a formality for Carson-Newman to hit triple digits for a 10th time this season. As the best mop man in the South Atlantic Conference, Tyler Needs, is out to take care of some perspiration in the middle of the jump circle. Needs sure does know how to work that mop. Nobody in the SAC handles the mop better than Tyler Needs. You can mark that one down and say that Adam Cavalier told you so. Coker with the basketball, moving left to right. Right wing for Bynum. He tries the right wing triple, halfway down and out. Rebound snared by Satterfield. Gets it up the left sideline to Zhao. In the backcourt, still Satterfield. Sprints front court against Mulkey. Satterfield out of control. He slipped. Mishandled it. Abdullah the steal. Ahead it goes to Anderson, left of the lane. Shovels it out. Mulkey, left wing. Transition three ball. Back iron, no. Zhao grabs the rebound, right baseline. Zhao going to bring this one up himself. Carson-Newman by 31 with 9:35 to go in the second half. Coker scored 100-plus in 6 straight games, with Eagles limiting the Snakes to 35% shooting. Browder off the mark from the keyhole from 17. Mulkey to rebound. Bounce feet ahead. Anderson running left side of the lane. Drop it off Abdullah. Middle of the lane. Turns right hand. Hits the leaner over top of Nick Brennigan. 95-66. Carson-Newman by 29. 9:13 to go in the second half. Eagles break Coker's pressure. And Brennigan dribbles it over to the right wing. Feeds Satterfield between the rings. Satterfield sets up Carson-Newman in the half court. Jaw, right wing, hands off John Zhao. Back step for three. Zhao strokes it. John Zhao has 20. 98-66. Eagles match their biggest lead of the night with 8:45 to go in the second half. Cobras front court. Anderson, right wing, threes off the mark, back iron. Long rebound for Lavelle. Lavelle dribbles inside, dish out. Bynum a right wing triple. Bynum cans that one. 7-3 of the game for Coker. Down 29 again. And a whistle and a foul before the inbounds. Jarius Satterfield held in the backcourt by Glenn Bynum. So that is Bynum's 4th, the team's 7th. The timeout was not given. There was a foul. And Jarius Satterfield is going to shoot 1 plus the bonus. Jack Browder was calling for time with a 5 count, bearing down on him on the baseline. But Glenn Bynum, with the bailout foul, will send Satterfield to the line for 1-1. 98-69, Eagles by 29. Satterfield can put Carson-Newman to triple digits for the 10th time this season. Only 5 other teams in school history have had double-digit 100-point games in a single season. Satterfield's front end is through, nothing but net. And no team has had triple-digit games in a season since the 87-88 team under the direction of Chris Jones. Satterfield's second is through. Eagles have 100. 100-69, Carson-Newman with 8:28 to go in the second half. 10 games this season, Eagles have had 100. First time in 36 years that's happened. Coker with the ball front court. Lavelle, right wing, collides with Browder, lost the handle on it. Lavelle feeds Blue at the right elbow. Shuffle it out to Birch out of the key. Birch, jab step on Brennigan, spins inside the lane, dishes out Anderson, right wing. 7 to shoot. Anderson inside on Hubbard, lays it up. It falls off the right side. Beaker the rebound. Active hands for the Cobras. He's triple team. Beaker passes out of it. Hubbard zips it ahead. Brennigan, left corner. Step back. 3. Halfway down and out. No good. Blue grabs the rebound on the left baseline. Coker races left to right with it. Lavelle at the head of the key. Off to Blue, right wing. Blue against the matchup zone. Feeds Lavelle head of the key. League's leading scorer has 3 today. Eagles have done a nice job on him. He's 1 for 7. Lavelle spins into the paint, ducks the shoulder, up and under move, misfires from point-blank range on Trey Hubbard, who grabs the rebound for Carson-Newman. Hubbard ahead to Nick Brennigan, left corner, mishandled the pass, turns it over to Bangura. 17th giveaway for the Eagles. Coker front court. Right corner, Lavelle drives inside on Browder, bangs inside on him, lays it up, and hangs on the back of the 10, falls off, rolls off into Bangura's hands. Bangura turns into the paint. His layup won't fall front of the 10, but he is fouled by whom? By Jack Browder. It's Browder's third, the 7th on the Eagles, and we come to a break in the action. 7:09 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 100. Coker 69. Eagles with a nice lead on the Snakes. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
7:09 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 100. Coker 69. Matchup of teams tied for third in the league standings. The two top scoring teams in the conference. Tilted heavily in the Eagles' favor right now as Mahmoud Bangura knocks down the first of two free throws to make this a 30-point game. Eagles led 67-38 at the halftime break. And even here in the second half as Bangura's second free throw is off the mark. Beaker the rebound up the right sideline to Brennigan. Ahead to Zhao, who elevates and detonates. 102-70. Carson-Newman up by 32, matching its largest lead with 6:55 to go in the second half. Cobra's front court. Bangura takes it into Beaker and lays it in with the left hand. Straight on. 102-72. Carson-Newman by 30. 6:45 to go in the second half. Eagles work right to left with the basketball. Trey Hubbard, right wing with the rock, feeds Beaker at the head of the key. Passes over to Brennigan, right wing, curls left around a Beaker screen, slips it back to Hubbard, right corner. Baseline drive, Hubbard, left-hand teardrop, no. Ian Blue saves in the rebound to Bangura, and the Cobras bring it from left to right. Bangura into the front court, dribbles, dishes, left corner, Birch, catch three, front iron, no. Beaker the rebound, outlets it ahead to Zhao. Zhao racing to the cup, Euros, right hand, finger rolls it home. That's 24 for John Zhao. 104-72, Eagles by 32. 6:05 to play second half. Cobras front court. Lavelle out to Blue left wing. Blue into the paint, backs down Zhao. Dishes out Birch left point. Birch dribbles inside. Whistle, foul. Is this a fourth on Trey Hubbard? It is. Fourth personal on Trey Hubbard off the body bump. Eighth team foul on the Eagles will result in a 1-on-1 situation for A.J. Birch. Glenn Bynum re-enters, replacing Ian Blue. And Birch will get 1-on-1 with his team down 32. 104-72 with 5:55 to play in the second. Birch, a few dribbles, bends the knees, front end is on the way and through. Birch, an 82% free throw shooters, 3 of 3 at the line on the day. 34 of 41 for his season. Has a chance to make it a 30-point game with 5:55 to go in the second half. Birch bends the knees, second one's up, second one's good. 104-74, Carson-Newman by 30. 5:55 to play in the second half. The Eagles have dominated this one. Hot shooting, 69% from the field, while limiting Coker to 35%. Eagles plus 18 on the glass, and they're 3 assists away from matching the single-game record for dimes dropped in a game. Jack Browder still in the backcourt. Dribbles around to trap and brings it front court. Gets it ahead to Zhao, right corner. Pump fakes a three. Now drives baseline. Takes it in and finger rolls it home off the glass. That's 26 for John Zhao. He's an efficient 11 of 14 from the field. Eagles back by 32. 106-74 with 5:30 to play in the second half. Coker front court. Tyler backs it out. Bynum right wing. Bynum down the right side of the lane. Twirls hits Bangura ahead of the key. A drive, a dish, left wing. Tyler, triple. Tyler nails it. First three of the day for Thomas Tyler, his 5th of the season. 106-77, Eagles by 29. C in front court. Zhao, left wing, hits Browder head of the key. Catch three, rims out front side. Spins into Bangura's hands at the free throw line. Coker on the hop left to right. Lavelle down the middle of the lane. Dribbles around, backs it out. Bynum right wing. Bynum inside out action to the left point for Lavelle. Lavelle tries a triple. Lavelle missed it off the back of the 10. Rebound snared by Bangura. Second chance. Bangura can't lay it up. That's because he draws a foul. Charge this to Jack Browder. It's his 4th, the team's 9th. And 2 free throws from Mahmoud Bangura. Bangura, Eagles have done work on the Cobras' leading scorers. Andre Lavelle and Mahmoud Bangura, they are just one of 11 duos in the country to be averaging more than 17 a game. Bangura has just scored his 4th point. Andre Lavelle has 3. They have a combined 7 when they typically average 37. Bangura misfires the second off the front iron. Jack Browder snares the rebound, gets trapped in the backcourt, splits it, gets it to Brennigan. Ahead to Trey Hubbard, who sprints across the timeline with a second to spare. Eagles by 28. Hubbard down the right side of the lane, up and under moves, swoops it up with the right hand, missed everything, and it's tipped out of bounds by Bangura and stays with Carson-Newman. Ben Beeker and Ren Dyer both have double-digit rebounds for Carson-Newman in this one. First time a pair of Eagles have had 10-plus boards. A whistle and a foul before the inbounds. An offensive foul on Nick Brennigan. His 3rd, team's 10th. Player control foul, so no free throws. Finish the thought. First time that the Eagles have had 2 players with double-digit rebounds since the road finale last year at Wingate when Ren Dyer and Bryant Thomas both did it for the Eagles against the Bulldogs. Coker with it front court, trailing by 28. Bynum, left wing, dribbles inside on Zhao, has his shot redirected. Browder battling for the rebound. Bynum tacks him. And Bynum, his day will be done. That is his 5th. 5th on Bynum, 8th on the Cobras. Line change coming for Carson-Newman with a 106-78 lead. And 4:21 to play in the second half. Satterfield, Bridgewater, Wymanson, Bowens, and McElhaney on the floor for the Eagles. Browder's front end of the 1-and-1 is through nothing, but now he's got 19. A chance for Jack for his 10th 20th point game of the season, and he gets it by sinking the second and exits. An even 20 for Jack Browder. A 6th straight this season for him. He joins Trip Davis and Charles Clark as the only guys to do that in the last decade. 108-78. Eagles by 30 with 4:14 to go in the second half. Cobras with it front court. Anderson, left wing, pivots, hits Bangura ahead of the key. Dribbles in on Wymanson, cuts to the cup, lays it up, misses the layup, but he does draw a foul. It's on Caleb Bridgewater, his 1st, the team's 11th. And so Mahmoud Bangura will head to the line for 2 free throws. 108-78. Carson-Newman by 30 over the Cobras as Bangura rims out the free throw to the front iron, no good. One more free throw for Mahmoud Bangura. Pushes up the second and knocks that one down. 108-79, Eagles by 29. Inbounds comes to Bridgewater. Coker still pressing. Wymanson breaks it to Satterfield on the left wing. Under 4 to go. Bowens at the head of the key. Left-hand dribbles over to left wing Bridgewater. Pump fakes the three, gets Tyler airborne, zips it right corner McElhaney, deflected out of bounds by Lavelle. And we come to a break in the action. 3:50 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 108, Coker 79. Eagles doing the job against the Snakes in this battle of third-place teams in the league standings. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
3:50 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman in control against Coker, 108-79. Behind Torrid shooting, Eagles 67% from the field and 10 of 20 from three-point range. It's helped that the Eagles are plus 19 on the glass. Coker, in spite of shooting 35% from the field, only has 12 offensive rebounds. They've taken 74 shots, missed 38 of them. Bowens right wing, 5 on the shot clock. 4 and 3. Bowens hands off McElhaney, hits Wymanson, doesn't get the shot off in time at the head of the key. Wymanson sank the three, but that was about a second too late. Like the action, just not quick enough. 108-79. Eagles by 29. Coker with it front court. Anderson, it gives to Mulkey, head of the key. Three's in and out, no good. Rebound loose, right of the lane. P dives, saves it in off of Bangura, and it's Carson-Newman ball. So the Eagles bring it from right to left. Wymanson ahead to McElhaney, zip it right corner. Pay, 3 on the way, front of the 10, no good. Anderson the rebound. Coker races front court. Down by 29. McElhaney a steal left wing. Zips it ahead to Tyler Bowens. Catches, gathers, and lays with the right hand. Nice feed for Camden McElhaney. That's the 33rd assist of the day for Carson-Newman. 1 away from tying the single-game record. Coker has a pass into the paint, deflected out of bounds by McElhaney. Stays with the Cobras off the left baseline with 2:52 to play in the second half, and the Eagles leading 110-79. Birch will inbound left baseline. Throws it off of Bangura's backside, who stumbled, might have gotten poked as he was getting loose from Tyler Bowens. And the Cobras turn it over. That's just the 8th giveaway for the Cobras in this one. And yet, in spite of being plus 12 on the turnover margin, the Eagles have a 14-7 advantage in points off turnovers. How about that one? Carson-Newman brings it right to left. Wymanson down the right side of the lane, lost the handle on it. Bowens head of the key, takes it away from the Snake. Dishes, left corner, Bridgewater, catch 3, front iron no. McElhaney, offensive rebound, stick back. 112-79, Carson-Newman by 32. 2:30 to play in the second half. Cobras onto the offensive end, they turn it over. Jamie Pay a steal on the right baseline. Wymanson dribbling front court against pressure from Ian Blue. Breaks to the free throw line, puts up the 15-footer, rattling in and out. Back in, it's good from 15. 114-79. Carson-Newman by 35, their biggest lead with 2:07 to play in the second half. Cobras with it front court. Tyler, left elbow, floats it out to Abdullah, head of the key. Abdullah around the horn, 15 to shoot. Right corner, Pay blocks a 3 from Brumfield out of bounds into the right corner. Stays with the Cobras. minute 54 to play, second half. Carson-Newman in control by 35. Birch, right wing, dribbles inside on Pay, left block, dishes out. Wymanson to steal. Wymanson off to the races, goes behind the back, attacks right side, and draws a foul. Bryce Wymanson to the line with 104 seconds left, and the Eagles leading 114-79. Foul goes on Lavelle. It can't be Lavelle. He's not on the floor. Jeff Fancher signaled who the shooter was. That's Wymanson. Not sure who the foul was on. We'll sort that out. It's on Tyler as Wymanson buries the first free throw. Second on Tyler, ninth on the Cobras. One more free throw for Bryce Wymanson. Eagles up 115-79. Gets the roll on the second. 116-79. Carson-Newman by 37 with 100 seconds left. 8-0 run for the Eagles. First 8-0 run of the day, unbelievably, for Carson-Newman. Cobras front court. Turn it over. Bowens is steal in the left corner. Wymanson zips it inside. Pay let him too far. It's out of bounds. Ball back to Coker. Trailing 116-79. Cobras onto the offensive end. Abdullah, right elbow. Floats it out to Birch between the rings. Birch down the right side of the lane. Stops, pumps, lays it up, gets fouled. Missed the shot off to the right, but Camden McElhaney is charged with his first personal and the team's 12th. So A.J. Birch will head to the line. 71 seconds left, and his team down 37. Birch's first free throws through, nothing but strings. Coker 20 of 27 at the line on the day. One more free throw for Birch. 3 dribbles, bends the knees, second one's up, second one's in. 116-81, Carson-Newman by 35. McElhaney inbounds to Bridgewater, ahead to Bowens. Bowens drops it off Wymanson, cutting to the cup, lays it in. And that has tied the single game record for the school for assists, 34th dime of the night, 118-81. Cobras the other way, Blue misfires from range, 50th rebound of the day for the Eagles. Ahead to Pay, lays it up, Wymanson drops the dime, and Carson-Newman has set the single game record for assists with its 35th of the day. 120-81, Carson-Newman by 39. 47.1 seconds left. Issues with where the clock needs to be. Get that all sorted out. And the Cobras will move it from left to right. Birch between the rings. Birch inside, he goes on Bridgewater, dish out right corner for Brumfield. Around the Birch right wing. Birch, zip it right point, around to Abdullah left wing. Abdullah moves inside on Pay. Pay swats him at the summit. Wymanson the board, into the front court. Wymanson leaping, dishing, McElhaney right baseline. Shot clock is off. Eagles realize and peel back. Carson-Newman will dribble out the final moments in this one. A sensational performance for the Eagles over the Cobras. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and 5 seconds. Wymanson dribbling in front of a standing ovation in this battle of third-place teams in the league standings. Buzzer and ball game. Eagles thump the Cobras 120-81. A school record, 35 assists for the Eagles as Carson-Newman shoots 67.2% from the field. Third best shooting night in school history. And Carson-Newman prevails in mammoth fashion, 120-81 over the Cobras. Coker was riding a 6-game streak, scoring more than 100 points and shooting 50% from the field. The Eagles limit the Cobras to 81 points and 33% shooting in an utterly dominant afternoon inside a Holt Fieldhouse. Final score, Carson-Newman 120, Coker 81. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman collects a 120-81 win over the Coker Cobras. Domino's postgame report headed your way when we come back after these messages here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bring it backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. A special one tonight for Carson-Newman against Coker. Eagles prevail 120-81 to improve to 15-4 and 8-3 in South Atlantic Conference play. While the Cobras fall to 11-8 and 7-4 in league action. The Eagles do some special things today. First and foremost, 120 points. That's a season high for Carson-Newman. The Eagles do that. That was impressive, as was Carson-Newman's general ability to just shoot the basketball, 67.2% from the field. That goes down as the third best shooting performance in school history. The 120 points, first time Carson-Newman's done that since the game, February 25th, 2017. Why do I say the game? That's the night that Charles Clark had his 54-point triple-double. That was against Coker as well, a 120-91 win that day for the Eagles over the Cobras. Today's win over the Cobras, 120-81. Eagles get it done by 39 points and reset the single-game record for the program for assists with 35. The previous mark was 34 against Newberry in 2015. Well, just an otherworldly performance today for Carson-Newman against the Coker Cobras. Coker, fourth in the country in scoring. They average 100 points per game. They'd scored 100 in the previous 6 contests. And so Carson-Newman with those 35 assists, absolutely spectacular to reset the school record while playing great defense, limiting the Cobras to 33% shooting. The Cobras had scored triple digits in 6 consecutive games. They'd shot 50% from the field in 6 consecutive games. And Carson-Newman is able to snap that streak and play really high-level defense and limit the Cobras to a season-low 33% shooting effort from the field. Here on the Domino's post-game report, Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, what a performance in this one for your Eagles. The phrase, styles makes the fights.
Yeah.
Uttered frequently by you.
Just a smidge down.
Oh,
That's below my left drum.
That's fine. You don't need to hear. What a performance.
It came to me. I didn't realize after the game, and it all makes sense. The son of Frosty Holt, Dr. Joe Holt, was in the building. That's it. That's it. That's it. Thank you. Cav, hey, I'm in.
Whoa! Good hands, Chuck.
I'm impressed. Tonight, our guys impressed me. I thought our defense was locked in for 40 minutes. It generated offense for us. I thought our guys showed great poise on the offensive end versus their pressure and extension. Man, there were some electric moments. If I'm a fan here tonight, I got my money's worth and then some. I got my money's worth and then some today. That was fun. That was a fun game, man.
It was. My father was in attendance today, and Dad is pretty low key.
Yes. Soft-spoken. But when he speaks, you listen.
Yeah, but it has the gravitas of a man who spent 30 years as a principal at an elementary school in West Virginia. Part of the reason I'm a big sports fan. Now, why I say all this, very low-key with his reactions at games.
Right.
And he came up to me at halftime, which he has never done in my career as an announcer, tapped me, take your headset off, and said, this is the most intense basketball team I've ever seen.
Wow. I take that as
David
a massive
Cavalier's
compliment. Massive compliment.
Words. Do you feel that was true? But you can call my father an idiot if you want.
No, I like that selection of word. I like to think we are. I know we were today. I know we were that first half for sure. If we can do that, if we can have that level of urgency on both sides of the ball, we really were. It was a 40-minute sort of locked in. Our guys just did not lose. I hate to say lose interest. But we got up so big the first half, you can easily lose interest in that. But they didn't. They really didn't.
Coker's always one of those teams that is terrifying to play because they play so up-tempo.
Correct.
No lead is safe.
Correct.
Against Coker.
No question.
How did you apply that approach today?
Well, we just told our guys, a tone was set. As I like to say, a tone. We set a tone the first half, but games are won the second half. And what wins a game is performance, not reputation, not history. It's performance, and we've got to come out here and continue to do the job the way we did the first half. I told our guys, they're going to throw some punches. We got to take those punches, then we've got to return fire. We can't get on our heels. We can't be playing not to lose. We got to keep on surging, and that's what we did. And to add to that, when we made our final substitution there at the 4.5, 5 minute mark, and put some other guys in the game, we stretched it to a plus 10 for the second half, which I loved.
Yeah, that second unit doesn't allow Coker to make a shot from the field over the final 5 minutes of the game.
They defended well, man. Last rotation, they defended very, very well, and I was very impressed and pleased.
To put it in context, Coker, the highest scoring team in the SAC. They had 6 straight games scoring over 100 points since they lost by 3 to Catawba on January 3rd. In that 6-game stretch, they hadn't shot any worse than 50% from the field. 5 of those 6 games, they shot 55% or better. You hold them to 33 today. What was the key defensively?
I think that our guys, again, were very urgent. They were very committed to and bought into what we said we were going to do. And we made it difficult. We just did not let them feel comfortable. And they can. They are really good. Lombardi has done a great job in year 1 down there. And they've got some quality wins. And we knew it was going to be a difficult challenge defensively for us. But, we got some veteran dudes that have got a lot of pride and have got a lot of experience. And when push came to shove today, they were ready to compete. Say whatever, they were ready to compete. And they did so for 40 minutes. So kudos to our players.
We're going to pause here. We're going to continue the interview, but I want to involve something. We've got a new food provider on campus, Fresh Ideas. They have been on point with their pregame, their Eagle Club hospitality suite. You want good food like this, you can become a member of the Eagle Club. They did hot dogs today. Well, the ingredients that they provided, Chuck Benson, and don't put your headset mic down. I want to hear the chewing. They had the ingredients to a West Virginia dog, a hot dog that's very near and dear to my heart.
We discussed this the other day.
We did.
We had to talk about our favorite hot dog experiences.
And what a West Virginia dog is, this is the way I make it. I prefer to layer your mustard and onions beneath the meat.
Yes.
And then on top of the meat, you've got chili, or as it's called in the northern portions of the state, sauce.
Fair.
And slaw.
Fair enough.
And this is a more sauce-like
Sauce
chili.
and slaw.
So as we finish this interview, it's been a while since you and I have eaten. I rushed making – these hot dogs were made during the 2.5-minute break between the end of the game and the post-game show. But we are going to snack.
You don't have to tell me twice.
On one of nature's messiest foods. And those are really good. It is. Really good. It's the right combination of flavors. The mustard with the onions, with the chili, with the slaw. You cannot have a better hot dog than a West Virginia dog.
Is it wrong that I lick my hands on air? Is that wrong?
Yeah, you can lick your hands on air. That's fine. I definitely won't cut up those clips and play them at the Frosty Awards. I would never do such a thing. As good as your defense was, and I want you to answer this mid-bite with a mouthful because that's what everybody wants on the radio. Offensively, third greatest shooting performance in school history, 67.2% from the field. How were you able to be so efficient tonight?
Well, we got some really good shot makers. Yeah. And the majority of our shots, it seemed like the majority of our makes were assisted. And that allows for a better shot opportunity, you know? So, again, kudos to our guys for trusting each other, sharing the ball. But I always say it, Cav, I can't change the storyline here. They work very hard at shot making. They work very hard at it, get a lot of reps. So when the opposites come to the game, they just step up and do their job. That's a really good. I've not had a hot dog since probably fall. I forgot what I was missing.
It's done right with the right combination of ingredients.
You put that together?
Yes.
Very good.
I told you. Well, I didn't.
Wow.
It was cooked by Fresh Ideas. But that was an Adam Cavalier construction in 2.5 minutes between final buzzer and the start of the postgame show.
I like that little hidden thing at the bottom with the mustard and the onion. You don't expect it.
I don't look the way I do without reason, Chuck.
Nor do I.
You brought up sharing the ball.
Yeah.
School record 35 assists.
Wow.
Today. Fifth game this season with 30-plus.
Yeah.
Clearly did that at an elite level. I've asked you about it constantly, and you've said that it goes back to elite trust, blah, 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 blah. Come up with something different for me today.
I'll give you something different. We really make a big deal of certain values that we hold dear, and there's a handful of them, but trust is one of them. And our guys, you see Green went by with he double-fisted dogs right there. I saw him coming. I thought he was bringing them to us. I thought he was giving us a round two.
I think he's taking them to Ian upstairs. Ian's celebrating. Our director and replay. Ian deserves hot dogs, too. You want to talk about a game working hard on replay.
I thought he was, but anyway, we just have some really distinctive core values that we try to identify in guys that are pretty in process, and we continue to emphasize them to sort of help bolster and ingrain within them certain beliefs, and being trustworthy is one of those. And so, again, our guys are trustworthy, and that's in a broadest context, not just the game, but it's applicable to the game as well. And man, you just know when you see something good, and we're all getting to sit here and watch a lot of good stuff.
Pick a moment from that first half. You roll off a 31-9 run to blow open a 1-point game and take a 20-point lead that you only surrendered once.
Is that a loaded question?
It is. I mean,
it's clear.
Which one is it?
Dyer's into half.
Really?
Lob dunk.
You're going that one over.
Jax was fantastic too, but you sort of saw Jax evolving, going that as he's going downhill. The thing with Renz came out of left field. Nobody saw it coming. Did you see?
I did see it.
You saw it.
I saw Ren running the baseline. He was ready.
Both are outstanding. But if I had to just pick one, that one sort of got my attention. That one got my attention. Just a walk-off ending of the half was pretty nice.
All right. Turn your attention to one of the hottest teams in the SAC. Lincoln Memorial comes in here on Wednesday. What do you have to do to get ready for the Rail Splitters?
Well, we got to take tomorrow off. It's been a little time getting. We're a little bit banged up at this time of the year, but we got to get a little healthiness going, and got to put our scouting hats on and get the right strategy. There's no question they're an elite opponent, and it'll take our best, but I think we're trending in a good direction too. We just got to come deliver, man. We got to do what we say we're going to do and give ourselves the best chance we can.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Congrats on a big one. 120-81 over the Snakes.
Well, hey, thank you. You ate that whole thing?
Yeah, it was gone. It was gone while you were answering the first question I asked you.
thank you for bringing this West Virginia treat to the table, because
You're
I will go this route the next time.
Wise decision. Chuck Benson, congrats.
Thanks, Gabby.
That is head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's postgame report rolls on. Camden McElhaney, Bryce Weinmanson to the microphone when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Trilight is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Trilight. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman collects a 120-81 win over the Coker Cobras. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the game. We'll let Chuck Benson choose it. He went with Ren Dyer's Jam as the buzzer sounded in the first half.
3-2. Satterfield off balance. Heaves. No. Dyer. He caught. Did he jam it down? He did at the horn. No way. A buzzer.
That's our AEC electrifying play of the game. AEC. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. We continue on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside sophomore guard Bryce Weinmanson. Bryce, I'm going to set your microphone straight there. What a performance. 11 points for you, your first career double-digit scoring effort in a Carson-Newman jersey. You match a career high for points with that, and had the school record-setting assist
yes,
with
sir.
the 35th of the day. Break down a comprehensive and thorough performance.
First of all, I just want to say I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity to come off the bench and be as productive as I was. Just trying to – I knew they were going to come out and press, so I just wanted to be aggressive, not sit back on my heels, and I just wanted to attack, get my teammates involved, and I was just luckily that I was able to get mine at the end. So
ran a ton of had a lot of the time of the 40 minutes with 2 point guards on the floor, yourself included. How did that enable you guys to handle Coker's constant full court pressure?
Yeah, I think having two guys like that on the court at all times really kind of helped us push the ball in transition, have some guys handle the ball up top to get other guys open in the backcourt. So
defensively off the charts. You limit the Cobras to 33% shooting, including that run down the stretch where you hold them without points for the final 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
How proud are you of the holistic defensive effort for 40 minutes today?
I think we came in and we executed the game plan well. We had a goal not to give them 9 threes, and I think they had 8. So we met that goal, but we just came in here knowing we had to defend because we knew that they were going to put some points on the board, and we did. We know we're going to put points on the board too. It's just who's going to defend. So I think we did a good job of that.
Road does not get any easier. Lincoln Memorial comes in here on Wednesday. How do you improve from this one with a Splitters team who's red hot coming in?
Yeah, we just got to take what we did today and bring it to Wednesday because we need to get some revenge from last time we played them at their place. So.
All right, Bryce, thanks for the time. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is our Food City player of the game, Bryce Weinmanson, as Carson-Newman picks up a 120-81 win over the Coker Cobras. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference, Newberry victorious over Emory and Henry today, 95-84 behind, 24 points from Davario Shepard and 22 from Malik Joseph. Catawba rolls past UVA-Wise 85-67. The Indians shoot 47% from the field, but turn the Cavs over 20 times. Catawba a 25-7 edge in points off turnovers to pick up the win in that regard. Lenore Reinhold serve at home against Tusculum and wins 72-65. 20 points from Tay Smith to guide the Bears, who shot 51% from the field. Anderson challenged Lincoln Memorial, but it is the Rail Splitters who come out victorious, 78-67. LMU shoots 47% from the field and got 28 points from Mikkel Burries in the 11-point win over the Trojans. And the big score of the day, Limestone hands Wingate its second league loss, 95-78. The Saints win it, shooting 54% from the field. Limestone 14 of 29 from beyond the arc as a team, shooting 48%. And so that means Lincoln Memorial and Wingate tied for first atop the league table when LMU comes in here on Wednesday night. Rolling on the Domino's postgame report, Adam Cavalier alongside junior forward Camden McElhaney. Mac, what a defensive performance today, especially by your crew in the final 5 minutes of the game where you hold Coker without a field goal in that stretch. What keyed the efforts today?
Just think locking in. We know that they were averaging close to 100 points a game offensively, which is really hard to do. So really wanted to take pride defensively today, and we did that.
Took pride passing the ball as well. School record 35 assists,
Wow.
one for you in your time on the floor. What was it about? And I think the crazy thing about this, too, nobody had more than 5.
Wow.
You had 3 guys with 5. Usman Jah and Ben Beaker.
Wow. Yeah, you don't see that every day.
Lead the team in assists. Trey Hubbard only had 4. What does it say about this team's willingness to give it up so frequently?
It's just we trust everybody. Everybody has elite trust, is something CB would say. Elite trust in everybody. Not afraid to give it extra pass or do whatever we need to do to get a good opportunity, and I think that showed today for sure.
The shot making was off the charts, 67% from the field, 67.2% to be exact. That's the third best shooting night in school history. Is that a product of the passing?
For sure. I think, like I said, just the trust, and we have a lot of very, very capable shot makers on this team. Elite offensive talent here, and it makes it easy when you play with guys like that. It's hard for defenses to pick who they want to zone out because we got so many guys that are capable, and that's the good thing about this team.
Turn your attention to a very challenging Lincoln Memorial team. They have been red hot since returning from the Christmas break with their only loss to this Coker team. What do you have to do to get ready for a very talented Lincoln Memorial team coming in here Wednesday night?
Yeah, definitely starts Monday with our practice and preparation. Need to have 2 good days of prep and just make sure that we're doing everything scout-related to give us the outcome we want.
All right, Camden McElhaney, thanks for the time. Congrats
Yes,
on the
sir.
win.
Thanks, Gav.
That is junior forward Camden McElhaney as Carson-Newman prevails over Coker 120 to 81. Eagles led in scoring by John Zhao, who had 26 points on 11 of 14 shooting. Jack Browder, his sixth straight 20-point game. He was 6 of 9 for the field and also had 5 rebounds. Ren Dyer and Ben Beaker both with double-digit boards in this one, as 5 Eagles finish in double-digit scoring, led again by Zhao's 26, Trey Hubbard with 16, Nick Brennigan with 15, and Bryce Wymanson with 11. Carson-Newman did a number on the league's leading scorer. Andre Lavelle came in averaging 21.2 points per game. He had 3 today on 1 of 10 shooting. Mahmoud Bangura came in averaging 17 tonight. He finishes with 5. Eagles really thwarted Coker's high-scoring players in this contest. Next time we are at it here on the Eagles Sports Network, Wednesday, January 31st. Big doubleheader, both men and women, between the Eagles and Lincoln Memorial. Women's game at 5:30, men's game at 7:30. We are on the air for the doubleheader at 5:15. For our entire cast and crew for this one, our director, Jay West, our replay operator, Ian Johnson, and our camera crew, Rick Gentahome, Molly Buckowitz, Elena Corbett, and Hunter Williams, as well as our producer back inside of Network Control, Skip Roberts. I'm Adam Cavalier. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. It's Carson-Newman 120 and Coker 81. We'll talk to you on Wednesday when the Eagles take on Lincoln Memorial. Until then, have a very pleasant rest of your Saturday night, and good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. The Inner Digital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Ian Johnson, Andrew Drizzy Rogers, Mia Toribio, Caitlin Jones, and Ryan I Love the Herd Wilkes. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.